Hey guys, it's Chris Stux. Over the last, probably 2 or 3 months, if you've been on YouTube, you've probably seen a lot of COD content creators get exposed to reverse boosting and two-boxing, mainly by the Rick. Obviously, I have exposed a few people myself, not that anyone really cares. But, over the past, I'd say, 2 weeks now on Twitter, I've started to see that people are now defending reverse boosting and two boxing, and it frankly just seems insane to me. Now, just for anyone new, two boxing in Call of Duty is a form of reverse boosting. It's basically where you get a second account on a different console or a different PC, god awful stats. You invite the main account to the second account's lobby, start the matchmaking process, find a lobby, and then back that second account out so you can play with your main account and just get in literally insane kill streaks and nukes. But the problem with it is so many people two box and reverse boost now that all these high kill gameplays and all these nukes kind of just there's nothing special about them. Especially with skill-based matchmaking. Because of skill-based matchmaking, they feel like they have to two box, but they've removed like the speciality of getting a nuke. Now, if you're watching like a metal loadout video or any videos like that, it's probably a reverse boosted lobby. Now, these creators have been, and I mean, some creators have been trying to defend it. A lot of people on Twitter have been trying to defend it. They're basically defending it by saying, oh, first of all, skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be in the game, so we're just beating the system. When, in reality, they're not really beating the system because, yeah, you may be beating a skill-based matchmaking, but at the same time, Activision claim there's been skill-based matchmaking since COD 4. Obviously, that skill-based matchmaking, nowhere near the strength that it is today. But if I'm right, I'm pretty sure when they talk about there has been skill-based matchmaking, they mainly mean the lowest of the lowest brackets. Like the new accounts, the god-awful people, they all get their tiny low bracket. Now, when people two-box, right, it's not like they're getting just low-skill players. They are entering this low-level bracket. They are fighting people that are probably children who have no idea what they're doing, new players and bot accounts that don't know they just have no idea what they're doing, and in some cases, even people with disabilities, like motor issues, that can, like, physically stop them from getting higher skill in the game. And their defense is always, oh, this is just what no-skill-based matchmaking used to be like. But, obviously, I don't know what no-skill-based matchmaking used to be like because my first game was Cold War. But I'm pretty sure, even with no-skill-based matchmaking back in the day, I'm pretty certain that these content creators wouldn't be nuking every single lobby. It's just not like that. You got, like, Mark of the Hero, you know, plays 8 games on stream, all 8 games, gets a nuke. Is that really what matchmaking was like back in the day? Would you really nuke every single lobby? Because realistically, you look at the decent player stats. Let's look at like Jev, Allier. Obviously, yeah, they got their fair share of nukes, but it wasn't every lobby. They weren't getting 8 to 10 KDs. They're like a good KD, like a decent, very good KD, is normally considered between a 2 and a 2.5 KD. That's like a very good KD. That's what most of these good YouTubers used to have. So, when they say, oh, we're beating the system, we're just, you know, playing how it should be and how it was back in the day. Was it really like that back in the day? Were you really getting 10-player kill streaks? Were you really... No, not 10-player kill streaks. Were you really getting 10 KDs? Were you really every match going, what, 120 and 2? Or like 56 and 1. Like, it's just unrealistic. And now, a lot of these content creators and people on Twitter think that reverse boosting and two boxing is not cheating. Let me give you the definition of cheating. Cheating is gaining an unfair advantage. It's like gaining an advantage in an unfair or dishonest way. So tell me, if that's the definition of cheating, tell me how reverse boosting or two boxing isn't gaining an advantage in an unfair or dishonest way. Especially when you're lying about it. That's very dishonest. But are you really telling me it's not unfair that you're getting into these lowest of low skill brackets. Are you really going to tell me that's not cheating? And what annoys me even more is, like, you have some of these players like Hero and Pro MXV, whatever his name is. They'll put, like, they'll have, like, the amount of nukes they have in their, like, stream titles. Like, Hero, he's on, like, 1,040. Probably majority of them are fake nukes. But it's like, you're flexing something that you didn't actually really earn genuinely. It's like, they're basically like, you know, you get those kids in class, you do, like, let's say you have a spelling test, right? And then, what, your teacher gives out the answers at the end. They're basically like the kids in class who will say they got, 10 out of 10, or 100% correct, even though they just filled in the answers as the teacher reads them out. Like, I have a perfect comparison of what these reverse boosters are like. If you're British, if you're American, you probably won't know about it. So if you're British, you'll have heard of the show The Inbetweeners. Now, you know, the most popular character from Inbetweeners is Jay. He's like, let me just explain. The Inbetweeners is basically like, what British schools kind of like. It's basically based off, like, British school humour. So obviously, you got the group of four. Jay's like that. Jay's basically the guy who's like, will, like, show off, make up ridiculous lies. Anyway, all these reverse boosting content creators, they are basically like Jay from The Inbetweens. Like, you know, they'll go, I've done this, I've done that, even though we all know it's all just complete BS. Like, I know I'm an arse player. I'm probably average player. I know that they probably whoop my ass, but I don't get how any of these content creators, reverse boosters, are gonna claim to be better than me, even though you have to reverse boost. I don't get how any of them have the right to complain about skill-based matchmaking, even though they don't deal with skill-based matchmaking. And the funny thing is, they don't need, realistically, you don't need nukes for content. You just have to have a decent gameplay. Like, I'd say if you get, like, a 1.5, like, if you get a 1.5, 2.5 KD in a gameplay, you could have that as your gameplay. The whole, like, the whole purpose of your video is to show off a loadout. Obviously, they think that, if I nuke for lobby with this loadout, everyone will use it because everyone will think it's OP. In reality, you don't really need to nuke. You just need to show the loadout is decent. And, like, it really does not take that long to get a 1.5 KD game. It probably takes about 3 to 5 games. But, you know, these content creators are lazy. Yeah, I just felt like I had to talk about this because I see a lot of people, like, flexing, like, the people on Twitter are even worse. They have, like, 14 KDs. It's so unrealistic. But I just felt like I have to talk about this because people need to know the truth about this entire situation in the COD community. It's honestly ridiculous. Now, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Please let me know if you enjoy these more, like, Jev-style videos where I just kind of... I mean, when I say Jev-style, I want to be able to talk while playing a game. But I don't have a capture card yet, so I kind of just have to talk over gameplay. But please let me know if you've been enjoying this style of content recently. Don't forget to leave your opinions in the comments below as well. And like and sub. Obviously, seeing your support recently, it's been absolutely amazing. I love seeing the debates in the comments, and I also just really appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. Obviously, we have a sub goal of 500 by the end of the year. Hopefully, we can hit that. I think we're not that far off 250. I might just do a very small subscriber special for 250 subs if we reach it. With all that being said, I've been Chris Dex. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.